And welcome back. Well, earlier in the show, Common Ground volunteer Leslie Boswell talked about how cover crops are used to protect topsoil for producers.
In this segment, Leslie shares a recipe that is perfect for people who love pecan pie, but not as much crust. Here's more on that demonstration.
If you're a pecan pie fan, then we have a recipe for you. Joining me now with more on this is Leslie Boswell with Common Ground. And Leslie, what do you have for us?
I've got a special treat that you don't get all the time of the year, but once in a while it just really tastes super good. But sometimes you don't need the whole pie. So we're doing a pecan pie crustless for one. Very simple. I've got 1 egg here that I have lightly beaten. Into that, I'm going to add some sugar. And this is 1/4 of a cup of sugar. I've got a tablespoon of melted butter. And I'm going to mix these up real quick. And then to that, I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup and some vanilla. Now, I grew up on Caro syrup. I like Caro syrup, but this is using maple syrup so that it's not a corn syrup. If that makes a difference to anybody, I don't know. I would probably use Caro, but this works great. And here I've got some salt and some flour, just a little bit of each, 1 teaspoon of the flour and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And that's all it takes. You stir that up. Now it says to use a ramekin, which are cute little cups that you can bake in. I don't have any, I couldn't find any, but I do have these Pyrex that I've used for these cooking shows for a long time. And they work just fine in the oven. So I've got a 2-cup Pyrex dish. I buttered the outside of it. I poured the pecans in the bottom of it, and then I'm just going to pour this over the top. And there is your pecan pie. Now you're going to bake this in the oven. If you've got a smaller dish, you're going to want to bake it on something. So I have just a cookie sheet here. I put some foil on it in case it runs over. Set that on the top there, bake it for 350 for about 30 to 35 minutes. Don't over bake it. And you end up with a treat that you're always going to enjoy. It's just once in a while, but it's super great. Or you can take this to events that may be coming up that not everybody likes pecan pie, but you know that special one that does. So you can take this to share. So that is a crustless pecan pie. You can always add the crust if you want to too. But this way, you're just getting the good stuff out of the middle.
That is true. Okay. Thank you, Leslie, very much. Thanks for being here today.